Hey everyone, Shadow Rockets here, and today I've got some arena gameplay for you, which is a little different from normal. I really like the Warzone gameplay that I get, but it's just such a huge file that it's hard to work with, one in Sony Vegas, and then forces me to work in Adobe Premiere Pro. And while I love Premiere Pro, it's just I'm not set up yet for it correctly to have my outro and everything with it, so I'm gonna work on that, get everything set up properly, and then we'll be able to show you big game footages. Anyway, I am playing with NetDuma Fraser here, or IG Renegade, as you'll see in the game, and we kind of had some difficulty getting it set up to play together, especially because of the dedicated servers that we were running on Halo 5. He had to keep connecting to American servers, obviously, because they were dedicated servers and they're bigger and there's just more of them because there's more people here and everything. And we were trying to test out things with the NetDuma router, and it got weird. But in the long run, obviously, we got it to work out, and we are playing together in this game. He goes, or I don't know how many kills he gets, but he has an 8.0 KD in this game, I do believe. So he just straight up slaughtered. I start off pretty good, and then I kind of die off at the end. I really should start filming more because I have this one gameplay footage of arena gameplay, and I think that's the only one I have, to be honest. But anyway, friends, what I wanted to talk to you about today, kind of running off on a huge tangent. I love getting off on tangents here, though. I guess we're just, like sines and cosines one over the other. Oh my gosh, just gets me all hot and bothered. But yeah, that got awkward. I just kind of wanted to talk to you about some of the upcoming things that I have going on. I'm going to be working with a few other YouTubers here and there, kind of discussing games. I had a friend actually from back home say that he wanted to start a channel where he just kind of reviewed games, and then I had someone contact me on Xbox Live saying, hey, do you want to do a dual commentary where we just start reviewing games or discussing games that we've beaten? And I'm like, you know what, I had a friend that just suggested this. I'm totally down. Like, let's do this. So that's interesting. Look forward to that in the future. I'll probably be a small part of that anyway, not a huge part. I'm going to be getting more in depth with my guns. I need a partner in crime, but once I do get a partner in crime, I would like to start testing out a lot of which gun beats which at which range, lethality ranges and whatnot, time to kills. That would be nice to have, I feel, especially in this game where all the times to kill have kind of changed. So that's interesting. I do want to throw in some tips and tricks, some quirks and perks though into this game, because I mean, what would a quirks and perks video be without some quirks and perks? And I kind of want to go back to the I'm hitting on Promethean things again. I want to hit on the once pulse grenade. What is it now again? The scatter grenade. I gotta get that down. It's a little rough. We're roughing it with that grenade. But I want you to notice the bounce on that grenade. It is very light and fluffy, and I feel like that is a great tool to have when you're getting around corners or when you want to ricochet into someone. It is such a light and fluffy bounce, and it is just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful bounce. I like it a lot. I feel it's just kind of like a ball, like a bouncy ball or something you kind of want to throw. The plasma grenade really doesn't have that much of a bounce. The frag grenade has I would say, moderate bounce, maybe a little less than the pulse grenade. I don't know what it's called. We're just gonna roll with that. Hashtag rolling with the pulse. Anywho, moving on to the other thing that I wanted to talk about today. That is the scattershot, the shotgun. Most of the... Ooh, look at that kill. I actually managed to force him to kill himself. The scattershot, it changes whether or not you zoom in. And while they said previously, if you use the smart scoping utility or whatever they want to call it, the zooming in function in the game, if you use that, it's not going to change anything with the gun. Well, I noticed that it actually does change the spread on the scattershot. It actually increases distance. Now, this was tested in campaign. I don't know about multiplayer for sure yet, but 100% in campaign, it shortens the spread of the bullets, and I'm going to work on getting a percentage for you because I like numbers, and numbers are fun. And I feel like that would be a really nice tool to have, or a nice number to have on this channel. As far as campaign gameplay goes, campaign, like what's going on in campaign, I'm going to, oh, look at that, just, killing it, slaying it, Mr. Fraser. I'm hoping that that's how you pronounce your last name, to be honest. As far as campaign goes, the reviews, I'm going to do in-depth in campaign as well with all of the cutscenes, kind of discuss them, and kind of discuss the chatter in-game. Very minimal with the chatter in-game, because I just recorded hours and hours and hours of campaign gameplay, and I really don't want to go into all of the crazy, just hours of discussing, oh yeah, I mean, they said like, hi, my name is Frank, and that really means that their name is Larry, and they've come to kill all of us. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna really explain just some quirky things, because we're quirky people here on this channel, Quirks and Perks. Hashtag Quirks and Perks. I want to start that hashtag going on. By the way, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Shameless plug there. But I'm starting the campaign in depth. Golly, I gotta work on that. Tangents. Starting that on Thursday, because my roommate, Tidiest Bowl, is actually he hasn't been able to play the game yet. And so I didn't really want to start talking about the game in depth without him having played, especially, I mean, we're in the same room. It'd be kind of rough for him to not listen, like, plug your ears, run, go. So, yeah, that being said, that will start on Thursday. I'm very excited to get into the depth of the campaign storyline of Halo 5, especially because I've heard a lot of negative things about it, and I actually kind of like it. There's a lot of things that people don't understand, just because look at that grenade beatdown, just taking out their team there. There's a lot of people, I guess, frustrated with the ending. Thanks, Fraser, for stealing my kill. I really didn't mind the ending, especially beating it on Legendary on my own for the first time. First of all, the last boss is really hard, and I'm probably not going to show you how to beat it unless you ask, or unless you really want to, because that just sucked. But that's where we're heading in the future, friends. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you like this commentary and gameplay. Shadow Rockets out.